Hey guys, it's Ann popping back on behind my apron. Happy Monday. Thank you to the veterans who have served for our country. Thought it'd be a great night to pop on with a new soup recipe. Whoops, sorry. I've got some cookies going on in the oven too. So I'm going to see if I can get my assistant to pop up and go check the cookies for me. So hopefully he'll hear that and check on those. And then I'm going to do a quick soup recipe for you, which has Italian sausage, but I'm actually using two kinds of sausage. I've already browned it and crumbled it. So I've done it in the soup pot here. Let me just grab the quick lid. I'll be right back. Nobody came to get the cookies out either, so I had to do that. So anyway, sorry about that. That's what happens when I'm live. But maybe they'll pop up and put the Rolos in it. Because I'm making peanut butter cookies, you know, like the Hershey's Kiss kind. But I also like that dough to put Rolos in. So I've got some of that going on too. But back to the soup. So I've browned the sausage. I used a sweet Chicago style sausage and an Italian sausage blend. I browned it in my favorite soup stock pot from the cookware line. And then we're going to add some garlic, some onions, some celery so that I can saute them a little bit. The recipe called for a small onion. So we're going to use the new Twist and Chop because you guys, this thing is the bomb. Talk about saving you some time when you're in the kitchen. Let's see if I can get it somewhere where you guys can see it better. I'll move some things around here. There we go. It has this wonderful blade that when you watch this, when I started, it goes up and down. And this is actually one of the things from Pampered Chef in the fall line that is on one of the early Black Friday sales that we have going on. See, there's just a skin left, so I'm gonna take that off the onion. Then I want to also add 2 or 3 cloves of garlic. So I just have garlic here in the bulb. I'm just going to pop them out. Wow, these are pretty little. So we'll just take 3 or 4 of them here. And I'm going to just put it in the little silicone tube because that'll take the skins off. So we'll just roll and crunch those up here real quick. As you can see, you get a whole clove of garlic that way. So let me try a couple more of these little ones. See if they'll come off. It's one thing that's really strange when you buy garlic. You get bulbs that have cloves this size and really big. I don't know. Do any of you grow your own garlic? That's something I'm wondering. Drop it in the comments if you do. I'm curious about that because you plant it this time of year, I think. So drop in the cloves of garlic. Then I have a stalk of celery that I washed. Just going to take the ends off, clean it up a little bit, and I'll just put it in chunks. When you're using the Twist and Chop, you can either turn it on or you can use the pulse button. So let me just show you how it operates. And then one other thing, I'm using one of the color-coded knives from the utility. This is utility size. If you have any of these, the set of them is also one of the early Black Friday deals. So if you love these as much as I do, you should take a look at that special. But down here on the bottom, these have suction feet, but you can see there's an on button and then there's a pulse button over here. So I will just pulse it a couple times so you guys can see what it does. But then I'm just gonna turn it on and I want you to be watching the blade so you can see it go up and down. So look how quickly and how evenly that did all of the things for me, the garlic, the onions, the celery, so that I can now put them in the soup stock pot and go back and put them on top of the stove to get those simmering. And while I do that, though, I want to tell you about the rest of this recipe. So you use a can of diced tomatoes. After those vegetables get softened, you're going to add in this can of diced tomatoes. You're going to add in at least 4 cups of chicken broth. You're going to add in 1 cup of uncooked Ditalini pasta, the little guys, okay? And then you're going to add in some salt and pepper and a half a teaspoon of basil and a half a teaspoon of oregano. And bring that all to a boil on the stovetop so it'll cook the pasta. And when the pasta gets al dente, then you want to stir back in the sausage. And the last two ingredients are you're gonna add a cup of cream and a cup of Parmesan cheese. And just heat that through till the cheese is melted and then enjoy. So it's just a really fun, different soup recipe for this time of year. So I think what would be fun for all the followers out here, so I was asking you the question about garlic, but my other question is, what is your absolutely go-to favorite soup or chowder or chili? Drop the name of it in the comments below. Extra love and bonuses if you put the recipe in there. But it's kind of that time of year. It gets dark earlier. It's cooler out. I love soups and chowders. So it'd be fun to pick up a couple new favorites from all of you guys. And if you do want to do any Pampered Chef shopping, you know how to find me because you're following along. You can shoot me a message. I can also just post an easy shopping link right here in the comments for you. But we have several early bird Black Friday sales that are going on, and they're in all different price points. So there's a whole $19 category if you need stocking stuffers, $39, $59, I think $89, $139, I don't know, all kinds of categories. So if you just pop on my website, you can look at those as you're going along too. And other than that, I think that's it. It's good to be on this week. See you guys soon. Happy cooking in your kitchen.